Digi!
No one's gonna know.
Digi!
No one's gonna know.
Digi?
No one's gonna know. No one's gonna know.
I know it doesn't look like much, but you can't beat the location.
It's in the middle of a lake.
Lakefront property.
Property in lake.
It comes with a pool.
It's all pool.
Lots of natural lighting.
Bioluminescence is natural, yeah.
No annoying neighbors.
They do seem polite. It's kind of gross in here.
I'm sure it'll be fine once we decorate a little. I'm, decorating the ceiling.
Why did you get this house again?
I just really like it. Okay, fine. It was a monkey paw wish gone wrong. I wished for a lake house.
There it is.
I got monkey paws and genies mixed up. I thought the paw was the nice one.
Should have stuck to shooting stars. I would have even let you use my bow. What did you do with the rest of the wishes?
I didn't need all 5, so I just gave them to someone else.
Why?
Hey, wanna go to a hot spring with me?
Sure. Why is it 90 degrees in March?
Check, 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 check.
They hated my poem.
Alright, everyone. I've noticed some disturbing trends around the office recently, and as president of this company, it's my job to address the situation.
Can you remind us what our business is again?
What? You've been working here for 3 years and you don't know what our business is?
What? No! I thought you were doing a promotional exposition.
This isn't an ad. You're fired. Get out.
Please, I have a wife and 3 kids.
Yeah, and 2 of those kids are Adams. Get out. Anyway, I've called this meeting that could easily have been an email to set some ground rules and boundaries. For starters, rubbing Neosporin on your hands does not count as washing them.
It's innovative.
It's disgusting! Next, draining the ink out of every pen in the building does not excuse you from writing your reports.
That was targeted.
And lastly, removing the batteries from the fire alarm does not count as smoking outside.
Smoking? I did it for fun.
These are the only issues I can think of off the top of my head, but considering the people working with me, I'm sure there are plenty more I missed. I'm gonna pass out a sheet of paper to everyone. Your job is to come up with some ideas to benefit the company and submit them to the suggestions box in the break room. We'll regroup in an hour or so and go over them together.
I don't know if we're supposed to be talking about it, but I've decided I'm voting DG off the company.
Voting? Is that what we're doing? All right, I'm voting Aubrey off the company.
Hey,
If we get voted off, can we collect unemployment?
I think so.
Then I'm voting for myself.
Okay, this is definitely not what I asked for. And to the person who voted for me, I recognize your handwriting and you're on thin ice.
I forged Aubrey's handwriting.
You tried voting off the president?
No, I just forged it for fun.
I also forged Aubrey's handwriting.
All of these are just votes. And this one just says, rehire my baby daddy. Adam, that is not what those words mean.
I didn't write that?
I forged Adam's handwriting.
I can't believe Miss Myers put that weird girl in her group.
You can't hate Ella just for being weird.
Yes, I can. Remember when we were in the same cooking class in 4th grade and she used my tortilla to blow her nose? Joke's on her. I sold it to the science teacher to experiment with, and now there's probably a tiny Ella clone running around. The guy probably made a fortune off it.
Would have, if he didn't get arrested for all those threats he made to the principal when he quit. Where is Ella anyway? We've been here for 30 minutes.
See, this is what I mean. She made us come to this trash restaurant with trash food to work on a trash project, and doesn't even have the decency to show up on time to the trash restaurant she picked.
We'll have the water, thanks.
Hold the roaches.
Will that be all?
I'll give you $20 to go across the street and get me a burger.
Hey, boss, I'm gonna take the mice droppings to the dumpster. Be right back.
Ew, you might be right about the restaurant.
And about Ella.
I'm gonna text her and see where she's at.
Don't, she's gonna think we care about her problems.
Can't talk, getting mugged, thanks for caring.
Now look what you did.
Should we call someone?
The health inspector, maybe. Let's just bail and get an F. My grade can take it.
Aren't you failing?
Not like it could get any lower.
Well, mine can't take the hit. At least one of us has to go to college, or else we'll both end up working here.
I have a degree.
Miss Myers?
What are you doing here?
I'm poor. And your last waiter quit suddenly, so I'm taking over his tables.
That guy just ran off with my $20?
$20? Sheesh, I would have ran too.
Miss Myers, you have to pass this on our group project. Ella's the only one with a printer, and she's not here to help.
Yeah, she'd rather hang out with a robber than contribute.
I always was worried she'd fall in with a bad crowd. I'll take her name off your group project and give you an extension. You can use the printer at school.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you.
Put your hands up! This is a robbery and/or a hostage situation.
Ella, what happened?
I told him the police were coming and that he'd have a better chance at escaping if he took some hostages from the nearby restaurant. Now we have all negotiation period to work on our project.
I hate you.
Are the police actually coming?
I don't know.
Everyone, hands up now!
Wait, isn't that our old science teacher?
He said put your hands up.
Oh, it is him. Got your message an hour ago and I'm done pretending I didn't see it. What do you need?
Angel, look at this. I'm saving up for the biggest fireworks show ever. It's gonna be amazing. Every dog on the street is gonna be cowering for months after this.
You can't light those. Fireworks are illegal here.
No?
Yes, they're a fire hazard. Where did you even get them?
I thought it was satire.
You need to get rid of these. The police are really cracking down on them
Milo,
this year.
no! That was awesome! At least your mugshot looks good. It's got little sprigs of parsley and everything.
Guys, I can't be in jail. I left the toilet seat up, and my wife will be mad when she sees it.
You have a wife?
No, thanks for reminding me I'm still single, you jerk.
You just said...
I'm already in jail. You don't need to make fun of me.
Whatever. Let's go find the police chief and see if he'll let Milo off with a warning.
Excuse me? We were wondering if... Wait, are those fireworks? Are you selling illegal fireworks?
I'm only doing it for personal gain, I swear.
Good cause or not, you're breaking the law.
Tell you what, you let our friend Milo go with a warning and we'll just forget about this whole thing. How about that?
Absolutely not. I'm a law enforcer first, and an illegal fireworks salesman second. I'm going to jail for a long time, buddy.
So I hear you're down a police chief.
We have references.
Are you guys having a plotline without me?
We sure are. Chloe volunteered to do some food experiments with me. This week's theme is salt.
I am severely dehydrated.
We all know salt enhances other flavors, so if we add salt to salt, we can enhance the flavor of salt, which will create a super enhancer.
I can feel my kidneys shutting down.
That's cool, but as side characters, you're not allowed to have a plotline without me or Digi.
Digi is the one who funded this experiment.
Hey Ella, bet you $20 you can't get Chloe to eat an entire bowl of salt.
Deal!
Just walk up to the desk and return the book. I don't see why you're making this so hard.
You don't understand. This book is a year overdue. You know how librarians get when books are returned late? They do that thing where they scan the barcode and then look at you and then look at the computer and then look back at you, and then they make a joke about how late it is. My self-esteem can't handle that kind of shame, Angel. Ella, report?
I walked the entire library. Not a single book drop-off to be found. It's front desk or nothing.
Nothing it is. Let's go home.
You're not keeping that book. You left it in the bathroom once, and I didn't put a towel over the person on the cover before I went. Now it feels awkward to have it around.
I have an idea. If we use the book to commit a crime, it'll be counted as evidence and the police will take it. We won't have to give it to the librarian at all. Ella, here, throw this through the window.
Ella, don't.
Sorry, Angel. My pathological people-pleasing is on a first-come, first-served basis.
The news isn't the only thing that's breaking. I'm reporting live from the generic police department, where 12 or 30-year-old Ella has just been arrested for destruction of property, vandalism, and multiple counts of resisting arrest.
I had a book with me. You're telling people about the book, right? Everyone knows I had a book. The book's the important part.
There was no book at the crime scene.
That's weird. I wonder where the book went.
I took it while Ella was getting arrested and returned it for you.
You did? Aw, Angel. Wait, so Ella's in jail for no reason?
Really? You think there's no reason?
You're right, jail will be good for her. What about the late fee?
The librarian gave us the option of either paying or volunteering at the library for a few days to make up for it. Since I know you're saving up for Ella's bail, I signed you up to volunteer tomorrow.
Okay, cool. What will I be doing?
I think they're going to ask you to help out in the little bookstore they have in the back.
Remind me whose grave we're vandalizing again?
My ex-best friend's, the snake.
Isn't she still alive?
Yeah, but she's dead to me, so I got her a plot.
Oh, your parents have money. Hey, isn't this the graveyard where the groundskeeper is like a killer or something?
They probably just tell people that to scare off low-life vandals. But we're different because our vandalism is justified. Now, how are we gonna get past the gate? How did you do that?
Graveyards are public. Oh, hey, there's another person here.
Hey, what are you doing? That vandalism doesn't look justified.
It's my grave. I can dig it up if I want to. Wait, you're a ghost? Yeah. Are you here to avenge my death and help me move on to the other side? No, we're here to disrespect a place of burial.
What do you mean avenge?
I was murdered by the groundskeeper that lives here. He caught me changing the headstone's engravements to say bad words. Classic. But now you're here. That means this was meant to be. You have to confront my killer for me so I can finally be put to rest.
What's in it for us?
I'll give you treasures beyond your wildest dreams.
This isn't gonna be one of those the real treasure was friendship all along things, is it? Goodbye.
Wait. Okay, how about I give you whatever I have in my pocket?
What do you have in your pocket?
A slightly smaller pocket. Deal. Angel, let's go.
Hold on a minute. If you're a ghost, then why are you digging up your body?
I need a +1 for the carpool lane.
Okay, let's go.
Hello and welcome to the graveyard, your new home after a bad game of Monopoly. Would you like a tour? Of course you would. When it comes to cemeteries, we bury the competition.
Save the humorous coping mechanism. We know you killed that ghost out there.
Her? That's my daughter, and I can assure you she's more alive than that quote, dead, body that almost got us shut down last week.
She told us that she was dead and that you killed her.
The only thing I murder is jokes with my terrible timing. Me being a killer is just a thing she says to scare off vandals and tax collectors. Though, you're the first people to ever get this far in her side quest. Who are you guys?
Vandals.
But it's justified vandalism.
Well, I can't argue with moral gray areas. Just don't get any spray paint on the owls. They're under a strict spooky colored feathers dress code and none of them can afford another write-up after their last bender.
Can't believe that girl lied to us. You know, I don't think she was ever going to give us a tiny pocket at all.
I say we teach her a lesson. No one lies to me and gets away with it.
Yeah, the only one who can lie to me is me. And I do. Constantly. All the time. The lies never stop.
I have an idea. Follow my lead. Okay, Ghost Girl, we have avenged your death for you.
Did you now? Yep, we have killed your killer for you. No, you didn't. No, really, it's true. Like, he said he didn't murder you, and then he tried to kick us out. But things got violent and we got the upper hand. Now your soul is free to move on. I'm not actually dead, you idiots. The gravekeeper is my dad, and I know you're lying because I didn't hear any screaming.
That was your dad? Now he's dead because of you. Oh, if only he didn't lie to us and send us on a fake mission, he'd still be here.
He's dying! Get out of our graveyard. Welcome to Last Minute Christmas Gifts, where you can get last minute Christmas...
What are you doing here?
Gifts? How can I help you?
What are you doing here?
Fine, thank you. And yourself?
What?
I don't know, man. You threw off my retail script. Don't ask me hard questions when I'm in work mode.
What are you doing here?
I own the store.
How? You don't have money to open a store? Are you working for the Mafia again?
With their lackluster 401k plans? Psh, no. I own the store legally.
Since when?
Since this morning. Welcome to the grand opening.
How did you build an entire store in one night?
By using the same method Santa uses to get all around the world in one night.
Uh-huh, sure. And what method is that?
You're really gonna question Santa in front of the kids?
Santa is the only thing that keeps me going.
She's getting coal. Don't tell the authorities. Anyway, what can I do for you?
Well, I was coming in here to get you your Christmas gift, but you working the register kind of ruins the surprise.
That and me digging around the trash can for receipts.
That's how I found out I was adopted. But they brought me back.
It's rude to eavesdrop. See, this is why she's getting coal and not a family.
Alright, then what do you want for Christmas?
A pet toy that the cat enjoys more than the box it comes in?
No such thing. Pick something else.
A snow globe with a disgruntled-looking deer inside it.
Do you have anything like that?
No, but we can get one pretty easily.
How?
Are you a cop?
You know I'm not.
Darn, we'd probably have an easier time getting away with it if you were. Follow me.
Did you? What is that?
That is one of Santa's very own elves.
How did you get an elf?
I lured her away from a mall Santa with a candy cane on a string.
It was plastic.
It's not my fault you're a picky eater.
She can't be a real elf if you took her from a mall Santa. Mall Santas aren't real.
Everyone knows Santa rents his elves out during the holidays. How else would he afford his holiday cheer addiction that the elves are forced to get used to?
There's too much of it to flush.
My grandma used to smuggle it through ornaments.
I know, we've all met her.
Aw, Grammy's empire is growing.
I'm not gonna be part of this. Santa finds out and it's coal for life. I'm leaving.
The villager at Town Hall is buying coal. An emerald per 5 pieces.
Alright, elf, I have a list of demands.
Digi, I need your help.
Don't be fooled by my visual manifestation. I'm very much not here right now.
I'll tell you where the cat keeps his stash of stolen hair ties.
What do you need?
The public library is holding a children's book reading event in a few hours. I really want Pepper to go, but...
He's a dog?
It's discrimination. My puppy, enjoys being read to just as much as any human child. You have to help me get him in.
I'll see what I can do. Excuse me, can we... Angel? You're volunteering at the book reading?
I've been telling you I was for days. You're so bad at listening.
Oh, you should have told me before. This is perfect. You can help me get Pepper into the event.
Carla's puppy? No way. The only animals allowed are service dogs.
He is a service dog.
Really? What service does he provide?
Maintenance and light housekeeping?
No.
Come on, Angel. Do it for Carla.
Me and Carla don't get along. You know that. She's hated me since day one.
But if you let Pepper into the event, she'll love you. You'll be back in her good books. Pun fully intended.
Okay, fine. If you promise to sit with Pepper and make absolutely sure he doesn't bark at all, he can come.
Thank you, Carla.
And you have to help us set up.
Deal.
And you have to help out with snack distribution.
Done.
And you have to help us pack up afterwards, tidy up the library, put all the books back on the shelves in alphabetical order, deep clean the fur off whatever Pepper touches, and do my math homework for the next 3 weeks.
Agreed.
And you can't make witty commentary whenever the book character does something stupid.
Sorry, Carla. Angel said Pepper can't go.
Anything yet?
Nothing. Power's still out.
Maybe the cord got loose. That's what I would do if I were a cord.
No, it's out for real. Someone did a hit and run on a power line over on Main Street. Could be hours before we get it back. Now we have to entertain ourselves without TV.
Want to play Truth or Dare?
Truth or Dare as an adult is boring. Everyone's either super proud of what they do, or the questions are so far out there that you have to kill everyone in the room to keep them quiet.
You sound like you're speaking from experience.
We had an envelope.
What if we just pick Dare?
That's not a game, that's just telling people to do things.
I think it might be fun.
Okay, Ella, I dare you to bring me another soda from the fridge.
Another? That's your third one.
Saying no to a dare? That's the worst crime you can commit in this game.
But I didn't pick Dare. Maybe I want to answer a question.
Okay, what was your exact location when the power went out? Was it on Main?
I'll get you a soda.
How did you know?
Lucky guess. Her car might as well be Christmas paper the way she wraps it around everything.
I love her.
Yeah, she's alright. Thanks again for coming to the fair with me.
Well, it's the least I could do after you blackmailed me into it.
If you don't want to be blackmailed, then stop having shame. Really, this is kind of on you.
At least watching you throw up an entire bag of cotton candy almost made today worth it.
The weird part is, I haven't had cotton candy in years. Actually, I kind of want to go get some now. There's a prize booth here? I didn't know this place had prizes.
Don't get attached. Fair games are all rigged.
Too late. I want that house more than I want my next breath.
Seriously, you're picking the house over the frog?
It's the closest thing I'll ever get to being a homeowner, Angel.
Alright, fine. I'll go scam the vendors for some tickets. Okay, Digi, I got enough tickets for the... What are you doing?
I work here now.
What? How?
They found me trying to take from the prize booth and gave me a job.
They caught you stealing and now you have a job?
Angel, we should be grateful to live in such a thriving economy.
I can't deal with this right now. We're going home.
I can't leave. It's my first day, and I still have 8 hours left, 4 of which is unpaid.
Then quit.
I can't quit. They took my passport.
You don't have a passport.
They issued me one and then took it.
How is that even a thing?
I don't know, man. I just work here.
You're not supposed to work here.
Victim is male, age 23, height of 2 blocks, time of death, 3:15 a.m.
What I said was humans are compostable. What I didn't say was fill our lawn with them.
That was unrelated gardening talk.
Then what are you doing?
Pretending to be a cop.
And you're okay with this?
Anything to get the suspect talking.
Suspect? You're a suspect?
I had motive. I wanted to pretend to be a cop.
You could have just done a robbery.
I did. I robbed a life.
A full confession.
Ah, heck, you got me.
Return the stolen goods, and I'll let you off with a warning.
Okay, fine.
Ha! Hi.
Hello and welcome to another episode of Fear Breakers, where we break your fears and clarify self-explanatory titles.
Hi, I'm Digi, and I've been afraid of airplanes almost my entire life. Oh my gosh, there's an airplane outside. Oh my gosh, Carla, get the gun. Oh my gosh, there's an airplane outside. It all started when I was 4, and I overheard a police officer say the culprit to a crime had been captured because he was hidden in plain sight, which made me realize planes cannot be trusted and will rat you out. Yeah, that plane turned out to be an undercover cop.
Digi's fear of planes definitely makes it difficult to live with her, especially with my puppy going through an aviation phase. My son doesn't want to be a pilot, but I did when I was younger and I'm living vicariously through him, so he has no choice. Open wide. Here comes the plane.
The freaking what? How has my fear impacted my life? Well, my friend from out of state invited me over, but when she found out about my fear of airplanes, she called me a planophobe and blocked me.
Oh, right, the planophobe thing. So what actually happened was that I found a shirt that I borrowed from her like 3 years ago, and I was too ashamed to return it after so long, so I just ended our friendship instead.
In order to show Digi that planes are nothing to be afraid of, we invited an airplane chef over to cook the family a delicious meal to show her that planes are not as scary as she thinks.
Why does this taste so weird? Is there arsenic in this? Did you poison us?
Not all fears are irrational.
What the?
Mess with the mafia again and you'll be sleeping with the fishes.
But I only see them as friends. Once upon a time in a far, far away land, a land so incredibly far away. Okay, it's not actually that far, but I didn't feel like driving. There was a princess who was very spiteful. She was so spiteful that she didn't even bother changing her Minecraft skin to look like a princess for the story. Heck you, I do what I want. One day, her sister came to her and said,
"If you don't stop being so spiteful, no one is gonna want to rescue you from the dragon."
"Fine then, I'll just go live with the dragon." So the spiteful princess packed her things, and some of her sister's things too because spite, and traveled to live with the dragon. When asked if she could move in, the dragon said,
"No."
"Why?"
Because
why?
I fear you are too spiteful."
This made the princess very angry, and she proceeded to destroy the end crystals.
"No! Those were a gift from me to me on my Treat Yourself Day."
The dragon had based his entire self-worth on the amount of material wealth he owned. Now that he was down multiple crystals, he had to quickly leave the dimension to get more before his rich neighbors found out, as they would backhand compliment him mercilessly at the next barbecue. When the princess returned home, she was hailed as a hero for getting rid of the dragon and teaching them the meaning of not letting your possessions possess you. Then the princess raised everyone's taxes. The end.